WesWes show.
So let's get into some spoilers. If you haven't seen the episode yet of Acolyte episode 5, then I suggest you stop now, go watch it, come back and listen.
Hold on.
Because we're going to talk about some spoilers. If you don't care, then you can carry on. If you watched it, you can carry on. Spoilers are coming, peeps. Spoilers are coming. Bro, I'm ranking all the saber fights we've seen in Star Wars.
Right.
This one is up there, man. This is up there.
Yeah,
It's probably not up there with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan.
I reckon it's better. I reckon it's better than that.
Do you reckon?
There was some stuff in there that, like, man, some really creative stuff in there. They did with the lightsaber fights, especially one move in particular.
Well, let's just talk about his style. So, man, when no one was watching him, he's real aggressive, and it sort of reminds me of Darth Maul. Darth Maul, that style of fighting, because he uses his kung fu as well, kung fu and his lightsaber.
Yeah, he reminded me of Darth Maul and the old man, Palpatine, kind of. How like he would just like go hardcore and just like in a stabbing kind of motion. It's like trying to, kill, like really, really get to them. It's like, fuck, so aggressive, man.
And he's powerful,
Bro, too strong.
He's powerful. And like, I understand Sith are powerful because Darth Maul, he can hold for himself. And I think if you're taught in the Sith ways and of the dark side of the Force and that, man, you probably equal. You can beat multiple Jedi,
Yeah.
I mean, you could go 1-on-5 or 1-on-3,
Yeah.
And you got no problem doing it. Like, the confidence of him to come knowing that there's like 6, 7, 8 Jedi. And he's not scared to face them because he knows he can. And
even from the past episode, like how he just blasted him away with the Force, he was already displaying like, fuck you all, man. You guys are going out. I'm taking you guys all out.
But that's what I mean, man. I mean, if you're trained in the dark ways, you have no fear, and you probably can take on 8 Jedi, 8 to 10 Jedi all at once. That's what I mean. That's how powerful you have to be a Sith.
Yeah, but we've got to remember that these Jedi are not of the same level as Yoda and them. Like there's still a hierarchy within the Jedi Council or whatever they call it, and they're still the lower ranks except for Master Soul.
Yeah, I mean, if I think about it, Master Soul was probably the most experienced one out of all of the Jedi that were there.
Yeah, he's like probably
either a Padawan, but the Padawan, Jackie, man, she was good. She held on to herself.
She was the man. I was surprised. I was really surprised. She displayed some mean skills.
But were you surprised when she got killed?
When she jumped the gun, I knew she was gonna die. When someone like kind of pushed him away, and in that scene she kind of leaped forward. She saw an opportunity to try and take him head on, and then they just were like, and she knocked the guy's mask off. That's what pissed him off.
Yeah,
I think that's what got her killed. As soon as she did that, I knew he was gonna strike her back, but I didn't think he was gonna kill her, man. I honestly didn't think he was gonna kill her.
But that was a mean reveal, Because if you look at that reveal, what happens is she attacks him, right?
Yeah.
She attacks him. He sort of gets stuck with his saber. Because they're like she's got 2 sabers and he's stuck with his one.
Yeah.
But then he twists it off, so he's got 2.
Yeah.
He twists off the second lightsaber off his first lightsaber. But the camera's behind her. You don't see it, but he turns it off and on 3 times and it goes through her 3 times.
Yeah, he just stabs her like bang, bang, bang. It's like, fuck!
But I think he's just turning it off and on.
Yeah. Oh, true.
You know what I mean? He's not forcing it in like 3 times. He's turning it off, turning it on. But that's mean. Even when he's using it to challenge Soul with is it O'Shea? He's got O'Shea.
Yeah.
And he's got the lightsaber to her head.
No, it's May. It's May.
It's May, and he's got the
Yeah.
lightsaber to her head.
Yeah.
Bro, I haven't even seen that before. You know.
Far out. He's a powerful lightsaber user.
Mm.
Oh, he doesn't even say that he's Sith. He mentions that he is.
Yeah.
Which is odd, I found.
But that was the thing that in our chat. So Filippo, he wrote something in the chat. I think you saw it too.
Yeah.
Where he mentions the name Sith, but not necessarily saying Sith is him. He's a Sith.
Yeah.
He's saying that you Jedi might know me as a Sith. So is he saying he's not a Sith, or is he saying he is a Sith? It's a bit vague there. Eh?
Yeah. There's still a few more questions about that, but yeah, I don't know.
Because there's that thing in the story where in the Phantom Menace, when Qui-Gon Jinn go to the Jedi Council and tell them about Darth Maul.
Yeah.
And they say he's a Sith.
Yeah.
And then the council goes, "Oh, but the Sith hasn't been around extended for 1,000 years."
Yeah, see,
so they don't know about it. Right? They don't know about this event, because this event we're watching now on Acolyte is 100 years before that.
Yeah, so it was way sooner before the Phantom Menace. So that implies that either they succeeded in their mission and didn't tell the High Council, or they all perished.
Yeah.
So either one or two things.
Yeah, that's right. And they're almost there because only souls left.
Yeah.
To survive. But what would be the incentive to not tell the Jedi Council about the Sith, about the Master?
What I'm getting with the other Master, the lady in the green, with her is like, she doesn't want any help from them. As I don't know, maybe she wants to be in the High Council in some way, and probably asking for help is not good in her favor. And getting her into those ranks, maybe. Like maybe asking for help is not what she should be doing if she wants to get to be in the High Council. Probably that's why they want to deal with it within themselves.
Yeah.
And not mention it to the High Court.
Yeah. Because at that point they don't know it's a Sith. They haven't said anything about Sith. Yeah. They just say there's like a rogue Jedi or something.
They didn't even know what a Sith is. I think Master Soul is the only one that knows. Or I think because I'm sure they don't know what a Sith is. Only the High Council do. Master Yoda definitely know what it is.
So I think you're right. I think all of them have to die to keep the secret going on.
Yeah,
the Sith, because you're going to keep this information away from the High Council, right? So none of this has to go that far. So that means they all die, just like you said. But you know what my take is? My take is somehow Master Soul turns to the dark side and he becomes a Sith.
Master Soul.
That's my take on it. Because he had a little bit of when he's like attacks, when he gets mad.
He's straight Sith.
And he attacks let's call him the Master.
Yeah.
When he attacks him, like the Sith or Kaima, he recognizes the anger.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey man, you're using some of the dark side," that kind of thing. Eh?
Yeah.
So I think that Master Soul goes to the dark side for some reason.
There could be a good reason. There'll probably be the way where they keep these secrets, or this event concealed from the High Council, maybe, because he ends up killing everybody, but stays within the Jedi. Probably stays as a Jedi Master, posing as a Jedi Master, but now a Sith Lord, or a Sith Master, or a Sith Acolyte. I don't know, and now I'm getting confused.
Well, I think you gotta also look at it in the perspective of history. So we know that Palpatine is the Master Sith when the Star Wars saga starts, right? So and we know his master was Darth Plagueis.
Yeah.
Right, and he kills him, right? Because he tells Anakin that that story.
Yeah.
So the question is, where's Darth Plagueis in this time? Because you're right. You said the last episode that he most probably is alive during this time, or whoever Darth Plagueis master was, like who's before him too. Now the Acolyte could be the apprentices trying to find someone so that he can kill his master.
Yes.
So I think that Kaima is actually the apprentice, and he has a master.
Yes.
But Kaima is looking for an Acolyte, someone that can take over the apprentice role, and help him kill
the master,
the real master that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
And then Kaima becomes the master, and the apprentice, which he thinks he wants it to be May, becomes the actual apprentice. Yeah,
the new Acolyte.
Because I think that's the thing with the rule of two. He's only allowed to have two Sith at once.
Yes, it was because they were kept on killing each other. The Sith.
Yeah,
so there had to be some kind of rule where they control who's the master and who's the student.
Yeah, that's right. So
chopping each other up.
So Darth Bane, he's the one that started that rule.
Yeah.
So that was 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years before Star Wars. So this is 900 years later, and yeah,
that rule of two still applies.
Yeah, the rule of two still applies, but we haven't seen it yet. All we know is that here's Sith trying to look for an Acolyte, which means to me there is a master not seen yet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking straight away, because maybe what's his name again? Kimura?
Kaima.
Yeah. Maybe he's looking for an Acolyte, a princess, to help him kill his master. Yeah. I'm guessing his master is either Darth Plagueis or Darth Sidious, Palpatine. If it's Palpatine, bro, then they're all straight dead. You know how he was fighting as an old man in episode 2 and 3, or episode 3. Man, can you imagine that guy young? He'll be straight. He'll demolish he'll kill them all easy. Straight up, bro.
Well, we'll see. But I think, okay, this is my take, right? I think for some reason, he's kind of looking for an apprentice to help him defeat his master, so he can take over, be the master.
Yep.
He fails of the attempt of turning May into his apprentice, and then I think somewhere along the line, Master Soul turns to the dark side, and Master Soul is Darth Plagueis. Because I think something happens with his, because you know how his face is like an alien.
Yeah.
I think it's like an injury. It may be an injury. It's either that or Darth Plagueis is the master that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, in the background.
Yeah. And I think, and then if that's the case, then Kaima dies and Master Soul dies and everyone else dies. Everyone dies. I think there's going to be a not a happy ending at the end of this season.
I don't think I don't know if both twins will survive, but I know everyone else is dying.
Yeah.
Probably everyone else and one of the twins will die.
And anyone that knows about what we've been talking about? We haven't even asked the question, what's happened over there with those witches? Because do we even care now about the witches storyline, or are we just interested in how this Acolyte, how the Sith is going to turn out? Because I don't know. I can't even connect what the witches have got to do with this now, or what the secret is that Soul's trying to hide, and eventually tell who he thinks is May, but it's not. I mean, who he thinks it's Usha, but it's not.
Yeah,
it's May. So he's gonna reveal the secret. He's gonna reveal what really happened to the witches.
Yeah. I got a funny feeling they did kill them, but I think it was in spite of them attacking first, maybe, and then they just retaliated, and then I don't know how you accidentally killed a whole village, but but these Jedi just kill a whole village of people.
Yeah,
of witches. It's weird. Man, yeah, but yeah, I liked the whole episode. It was even from the start, man. It was so cool.
And did I tell you that the reason why we don't know the names of these Jedi because they're going to be the first to die?
Exactly, especially the first one that died. Like when Ursula like looks up, when the guy did the force powers, and there's already one Jedi dead on the ground. I was like, holy shit! I was like, fuck, what's that guy's name? That's right, we weren't introduced.
It was kind of sad, because we start this episode with O'Shea just knocked out, and she comes to, and then she's looking around, and they're already into the fight already. So we don't know how it starts. We don't know how the guy that she tripped over dies. You know? And we just get into it. But when we get into it, man, Timer kills like four Jedi at one time, man.
Yeah, the one scene.
Like he stabs the alien the Jedi from the back.
Yeah.
He swipes the human Jedi. He stabs the woman Jedi and uses his power to pull the other Jedi behind her, and he gets stabbed as well. And then he chops off their heads, man.
Bro, that's what I was like. Holy shit! Is this? Am I still watching Disney?
He chops off their heads. You don't see it, but it's implied because he turns his head down and he turns his head across like he's looking at the heads roll on the ground.
No, you hear the sound.
Yeah, but the death of the first Jedi when Ursula trips over and see the dead body there, I think that sets the tone of what we're gonna see. And the episode is called Dark. And if you remember back in the previous episode, when May is in the house where Kanaka lives, it goes dark.
Yeah.
It goes dark. So
yeah.
Man, that's freaky, man. And then we see, but man, then we witness the fight between Soul and the Sith.
Yeah.
And man, it's just the style, man. The style is aggressive. He's flipping over. He's sort of like Darth Maul, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Without the acrobatics, kind of, because he's more straightforward. More like with Darth Maul, he swings around a lot. There's a lot of swinging around, a lot of roundhouse kicks. But this guy, man, he's just direct.
Yeah, he's real aggressive style, and he uses the steel that he's got in his gauntlet and his arms and his helmet.
Yes.
He's made of that cortosis steel, which is
that's
steel.
the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, which is a steel that can turn off a lightsaber for a few seconds. Damn. Like it short circuits a lightsaber for a few seconds. And you saw it with those two human Jedi before they died, eh? When the lightsabers turned off.
Actually, thought he like he was hitting the lightsabers with his helmet, like actually hitting the lightsaber to turn it off. When I actually hit the light with it, I was like, hey, what the hell? For a minute there, I thought it was Beskar. The same stuff that the Mandalorian was using. I was like, oh shit, must be Beskar, sorry.
The Beskar steel. Yeah, man. So, man, a lot of, that's what I was saying before, a lot of Star Wars lore stuff comes in this episode that we never see in movies, but they're in the novels and comics and that. But, man, Jackie, the little Padawan.
Yes.
Man, she has some good scenes, man.
Yeah, she did really, really good.
She reminded me of Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Especially with the two lightsabers.
Hold on. She did.
She had Kanaka's one.
That was quite tricky too. How Quan diffused one of her lightsabers in the match, and then because she still had her own one, she just happened to turn it on, and then the other lightsaber came back on as well. And so she had that to her advantage, but not knowing that the Ash had another little small lightsaber on the original lightsaber that he had. It's like, what the fuck?
But that's how devious the Sith are. They don't reveal their skills till they need it, because he could have easily used his. That's how tricky he is. He could have easily used, but his two lightsabers, but he didn't.
Yeah,
he used it as a surprise to kill Jackie.
Yeah,
and when he does, it was a surprise.
Right,
man.
What about the scene with your man Yoda?
Bro, before we get into the scene, I'm trying to tell you that, man, that is what character building. Because Yoda, he's a pretty good character. He's like He's like the we had that category in the X-Men draft about the Raging Bull.
Yeah.
He's the Raging Bull. Wait,
Yeah.
just going head first. He's pretty cool. He's a bit of a show off. He had no shirt on the other episode. Remember? He's a bit of a star. He's a bit of a A student back at a Jedi school. He's he's like a teacher's pet guy.
Yeah.
He goes by the book, but he's like, just a headstrong guy, handsome.
Yeah.
He thinks he's the man, eh? And then, man, when he dies, man, bruh, what was your reaction?
I was like, holy shit! And the way he died, it wasn't just because he died; it was the way he was taken out. I wasn't expecting him to crack his neck. I was like,
well, he goes in with his lightsaber and he gets manhandled, eh?
Yeah. He gets absolutely manhandled. And
he gets manhandled, gets turned around. He grabs him by the neck and then puts him in the chokehold and then snaps his neck and throws him away like nothing.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, holy shit. And since Master Soul on the rampage.
Master Soul was pissed off. And I think that was when I figured out that, bro, if Master Soul keeps doing that, he's going to turn to the dark side, man. That's opposite what the Jedi does.
Yeah.
And Kaimar recognizes that, eh? He teases him about it. Hey, he teases him about it, eh?
Yeah.
He goes, oh, you attacked the unarmed man,
That's not that's not that's not what a Jedi does.
That's not the Jedi way.
Yeah. Because man. I exercise my darkness. What do you do with yours?
Yeah. So I accept my darkness or something.
Yeah.
I accept my darkness. What about you?
Yeah, there's another reference too, like when Yod just because when Yod was explaining to Ursula about because Ursula asked him what was that, and he's like he doesn't know, but when he was fighting him, like how it gets in your head, and then she goes, "That's funny. My mother could do that, like a witch's technique." So do you reckon that guy's from the same village?
Do you reckon the mum is the master?
I don't think the mum's the master, but I think he came from the same village as Ursula. I don't think they know that he's from there, but he might have been taught by the witches as well.
But I thought there's no men there.
That's what I thought too. But if that reference is if he can get into their minds, unless it's a Sith thing, because she actually mentions that it was her mother. They can also do that too, because she did it to Master Tobin. You know how his eyes went black and then he started doing some weird shit, like some extra shit, and then he let her go. He let him go.
That reminds me.
Anything like that.
That reminds me. Last episode we talked about how the Kaima he levitates down at the back.
Yeah.
Before he walks over, and you see it look like Magneto.
Yeah.
And we talked about his helmet look like Magneto.
Yeah.
He that helmet stops the Jedi from reading his mind.
Yeah.
Just like Magneto's helmet.
Yeah.
Bro. Straight out of Magneto, bro.
Well, I X-Men. I didn't realize that. When did you recognize it was how do you say his name? Sorry.
Hukama.
Yeah. When did you recognize it was him?
Let's just say I wasn't surprised when it was him.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised either.
I wasn't surprised, and I think I don't know if that's what Disney wanted us to feel.
Yeah,
like it was so obvious. Like honestly, I wasn't there on my seat watching, going, "Damn, what? It's Kaima! Wow, I wouldn't have guessed."
Yeah,
that didn't happen.
Yeah,
but so the reveal wasn't 1 to 10 scale. The reveal for me would be like a 3.
Yeah, 3 or 2.
Yeah. I think I would have been more surprised if it wasn't him,
Yeah, I would have.
What?
Damn.
What? But then I was thinking, when they were walking with May, when May and Kaima were walking through the forest in the last episode, was Kaima carrying a bag? Because they would have had this helmet and the stuff in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. He was carrying a bag.
Was he? Oh, yeah.
I think they were getting their stuff out of those packed things in the spaceship, and
Right.
then they had them outside the ship, and they were
Mm.
packing their things in their bags.
Mm.
So yeah, but yeah, no, that wasn't a big surprise.
Yeah. Nah.
But the surprise was I could kill you all.
I think that was a surprise that
Yeah,
he
that was a
could
surprise.
he could like man up to all those eight Jedi, man.
And
You
just
know,
manhandle them.
he pretty much killed them all except for Master Soul.
Yes.
But the thing I don't get, he was trying to kill me, but he didn't in the end, right?
Yeah, well, because he ends up because Master Soul ends up with with May, because May cuts her hair. She cuts her hair and then she jumps on the ship with Master Soul, posing as Ocean.
Mm.
Ocean gets left behind, and you remember you pointed out the tattoo on her arm,
Yeah.
and I think the Acolyte recognizes this, and then he's like, "Oh, this is not May, this is Ursula." But Master Soul still thinking that he still has Ursula with him. So yeah.
But we have
Also
to
gonna
establish
just
that Kaima is not the Acolyte.
yeah.
Because the Acolyte is actually May or... No, it's May. May's the
Yeah, it's
Acolyte, right?
May. May's the Acolyte. That's
So
right. Yeah.
Kaima's either the apprentice or the master. Most likely he's an apprentice, and we haven't seen the master yet, eh?
Yeah. That's my guess. My guess is he is a apprentice and his master's still in the background somewhere, pulling the strings.
And do you think the master is the mum? The mother? Do you think it's got to do with any of those witches?
Shit. I'll be very surprised if it is.
Because it makes sense that, you know how the Sith are in hiding? Just
Yeah.
practicing the dark side? Maybe they're posing as witches, but she's really the Sith.
Well,
practicing
maybe the
the dark
Sith.
side.
Maybe the Sith is whoever practices the Force without being a Jedi. Well, on their own terms.
Mm.
Like they practice doing the Force, like how the witches want to practice them doing the Force, but they don't want to, under the Jedi rule.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different cults. They call them cults.
Yeah,
They practice the Force, but don't call themselves Sith or either Jedi.
Jedi, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's. I mean, if probably Sith is probably a strong word to use, but yeah, there might be not even a Sith, but then they tend up being that way because they're forced by the Jedi.
You know, and I'm thinking about what I want to know now. What the questions that are still unanswered.
Yeah.
I think for me, the question at the top of my list that needs answering is where is Kaima from originally? What's his incentive? What's his plan? What's the deal? What part of the rule of two he is? Who's his master and stuff like that? That's on top of my list. The question about the witches in there is probably low now, and I think because when we talked about how it took 5 episodes to get to where we are, sort of like all the other questions, don't really care now. I don't really care about it now, but it might intertwine with back to the witches again because there is a big part of the story, and or not because if he's looking for Acolyte, which is May, doesn't matter where May's from.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where May's from in his point of view, or is he connected with the witches somehow?
Yeah.
So,
because how does he know about the girls? Unless he was at unless he finds them somehow by accident, or he was already there. That's another question. Yeah, so it's all these other questions as well. Eh?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's getting really interesting now.
What about the... Yeah. Also thing I found weird was when the Beatles came and attacked them and took them up in the air, they never really showed it.
Yeah.
So because they never showed it, told me, he's not really dead.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah,
they just took him away. Yeah. So
they threw him somewhere else, and then you just chopped them all to pieces.
Yeah. And he comes back down, and he walks and finds Osha. Do you think he knows that's Osha?
I'm sure he does.
Or does he think it's me?
No, I'm sure he recognizes it. If he knew, because if he knew it was May, he would have killed her straight away. Because May's got the tattoo on her head, right, from the witches. Aislinn doesn't
Right.
have that. She's got she's got a military tattoo on her arm.
Yeah.
Which only Master Soul knows about. So I'm guessing somewhere along the line, maybe we'll start reading singlets and then Master Soul will see her arm and go, "Hey, where's the tattoo?" And I don't know what's going to happen then.
Yeah. Speaking of tattoos, that's another question to be answered. Why was that tattoo symbol all over Kanaka's ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another clue, eh? So there's something. What the witches has got something to do with this? Eh?
Yeah. So
This,
are you thinking the witches are working with the Sith or they are the Sith?
they might be the Sith, or again, they might be completely different or separate, because there's something connecting the witches to these 4 Jedi that have been killed,
Yeah.
like Master Soul, and Dara, Kanaka, and what's the one with the meditation, Jedi?
Master Tobin.
Yeah, Master Tobin. Yeah, there's still a connection there somehow that they haven't
Yes.
revealed. You know, so
Yeah. So what
interesting.
happened on that night when the whole place gets burnt down? Yeah.
Was there anything else in the episode? Because man, it
I felt like
was exciting to watch, man.
yeah, it felt like that episode felt like really chunky, eh? More chunky than the other past episodes. There was a lot of there's just a lot there.
It pushed the story forward, eh?
Hard on. I wish it was. I wish the episode was brought in a bit earlier.
Well, it's sort of like now. It sort of like feels like now the show started, eh?
Yes, yeah, it does. It does feel like okay, this is the Acolyte. Sweet, let's get it on.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think so the Acolyte is a apprentice in training. You have the apprentice and you got the master. The way we haven't even seen yet. Yeah.
So how many more episodes have we got left?
Three more episodes.
Okay.
So it doesn't even feel like 3 episodes could do it, eh?
Yeah, I feel like they could even get away with having probably another 5.
Like Endor was heaps. You know, compared to all the other series like Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Boba Fett, Mandalorian, where does this one sit for you at the moment?
Somewhere down the back.
Really?
Yeah, I think it'll be ahead of Boba Fett. But apart from some of the episodes of Boba Fett being manhandled by the Mandalorian, yeah, I think it'll be somewhere. It won't be in my top 5. Definitely not. I mean, it won't be in my top 3. Sorry.
That's definitely in my top 3, man. I think when the whole thing finishes, then I have a good picture of where it is.
Yes. Yeah.
But right now, it's high for me. I think.
Really?
I think Mandalorian season 2 was the highest for me.
Wow, bro, that's my favorite season 2. I loved that season.
Boba Fett is at the bottom, man. That sucks, man. Hated Boba Fett. Obi-Wan was kind of disappointing. Obi-Wan was for me. Obi-Wan was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, Obi-Wan was. It was interesting. It was an interesting watch, and I enjoyed Darth Vader, flexing out his powers a bit more in that one because he did flex. But yeah, I wasn't that impressed with it either.
Yeah, there's something about it, eh? Because of that, I don't know where I'll put it in my top. But Boba Fett definitely at the bottom. Definitely at the bottom. That's rubbish. Mandalorian season 2 definitely at the top.
Yeah.
Then I want to put Acolyte second there.
What?
Or it's coming up there. Maybe third, but I think it's episode 5. Just pushed it up my list, man.
Yeah,
episode 5 was good, man. Pushed it up my list.
Yeah, I think the episode itself, I love the episode. This episode, I love it. It's awesome. But I wouldn't. It's the whole show. Nah. If someone told me, "Oh, the top 3 Acolyte," now just that one episode, just that one episode.
Yeah. I wonder what's gonna happen to that. Do you know what that little cat thing is? The tracker.
Oh, the chipmunk.
Yeah.
Well, if he's not careful, he's gonna get murdered.
Because he knows that's May. He can smell May.
He definitely knows it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he ever gets a chance to try and translate his little squeaky noises to Master Soul, and Master Soul figuring out that it's not me, I mean, Iceland, then hopefully he can work something out. But I think that little munchkin thing is going to get wasted.
So at this point, May took over the identity of her sister. At this point, what do you think her plan is now? Do you think it's just her trying to get away from Kaima and just?
Yeah, I think it's just basically, just get away from that guy because he's going to kill me, and he's obviously just waiting to kill her because, especially now that she's seen his face, and Master Soul's seen his face as well, and Ursula. So everybody's seen his face. So now he has to try and kill everybody. I don't know how he's going to manage that, but yeah. So, man, I didn't even know what's going to happen in the next episode.
Yeah, there's going to be more action there, or some more planning. But it looks like, man, it was kind of sad that Ursula turned around and arrested her own sister.
Yeah, she's still
just left her there.
She's still in that like it's your fault kind of thing. Like I don't know where she's at. Where her sister's like, "Oh, I love your sister."
Yeah,
but she's like, "No, I blame you for killing my family."
I mean, sure. It's like, I dropped my plans to be an apprentice to be with my sister because you're alive. I thought you were dead. Now you're alive. Now it's me and you. Loyalty, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, sister, I'm loyal to you. It's us against the world.
And then the other one's just like, "Nah, I blame you for killing my family." That's what I'm wondering if if once Master Soul or she finds out what Master Soul did, will she still be the same? Will she join her sister May?
Right. Or she will react differently.
Yeah, she might react different. And if
maybe they both react different. We don't know.
Yeah.
But
maybe
May's gonna find out.
Not Usha. Yeah. Yes, true.
Or maybe they didn't even make it back to Coruscant. Maybe all the action from here on in is the Sith trying to chase down Master Soul because now his identity is compromised.
Yeah.
Right? Now his mission is to kill everyone that knows his face, knows what he's capable of.
Yeah, and
Master Soul and the twins.
Yeah, Master Soul, the twins, and the little badger. If there anyone's left.
Yeah. Shit.
So I don't know if this is gonna be like a Hitman thing where he chases them down to the ends of the earth and the universe and kills them, or Master Soul gets away and then recruits some more Jedi to get slaughtered.
Yeah, man.
Or he goes to the High Council and gets Master Windu.
Do you think Master Windu is alive?
100 years? Nah. He won't be there. Right? He would be a small Padawan.
Nah.
And Master Yoda will. He'll be like, what, 600 years old? Almost?
I think they have to show Master Yoda, I think.
Yeah, he'll be like 600 or 700 years old by then.
Yeah, no, you gotta show Master Yoda.
During the saga, he was like close to 8 or 9, eh? Nearly 1,000.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Guy's old ass.
Sweet, man. I think that's what I say. Have you got any last words?
I'm just keen to see the next episode, see what happens, and then we can talk more about that. I'm really interested now, waiting to see where this goes.
Yeah,
and if these questions that we have get answered. Yep.
Yeah, man. Enjoyed this episode. It was my favorite episode in Acolyte so far. I just hope that it ramped things up. Now we know what the stakes are. stakes are pretty high, and if we know what happens to the story about what happened at the witches, then we'll know about it soon enough. But man, I'm all in for the next 3 episodes, man.
Yeah, I wonder if this is gonna bump the Acolyte's ratings with entertainment media like IBM and all that. They got it really low, like on a 2 point something out of 5. So it's like, holy shit, shocking.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to make a mention. I got my mate at work. His name's Lee.
Yeah.
Remember I told you about Lee?
Yes.
I had a chat with him about this episode, because I was thinking, man, you gotta love this episode, man.
What did he say?
He said, "Nah." I said, "What? Bro, what's wrong with this one now? What's wrong with this now?"
What did he say?
So he was saying, okay, first thing, where was Soul when those 4 Jedi got killed? Where was Soul? Doesn't make sense. Was Soul hiding?
Yeah, they're getting super technical.
Where was Soul that time? And I go, yeah, okay. He was pretty knocked out, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like knocked out.
He was pretty knocked out, because that was one. The second thing, how come there's no white males anywhere in the show? And I was what? What?
I wasn't even looking at that.
He's like, there's an Asian, there's a black girl, there's all these different races, and there's no white men.
Oh man, do we have to be diverse and stuff?
I was like, fuck, bro, I don't know, man. Who cares? Fuck.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
What else he got? What else he got? Bro, and he was talking about how, like, it doesn't make sense. The lightsabers turned off. Where did that come from? Like, but he watched the whole thing. He's watched the whole thing, and he doesn't like it. I was like, come on, man. You're just nitpicking right now. You're just nitpicking everything. Yeah, we know, you're those ones that just go with narrative. Just enjoy it, man. That's a good episode, man. Just enjoy it.
Okay,
I don't know. But I love getting his takes. I'll get his takes again for the next episode and see what he says.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Dude.
All right, man. We got to do the boys episode 5, eh?
Yeah.
Episode 5. We'll do that another day. But did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to go watch it after this.
Oh yeah.
Lucky I'm on the PC. I might have to watch it on the episode. The last time I was watching it on TV, and my dad was trying to figure out what's the guy doing to his own ass. And I was just trying to explain it to him, but he still didn't get it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to go through that shit, bro. It was weird.
Nah. Like always, man, thanks for jumping on Channel 135. And thanks to all our listeners. You can catch us on our website, www.weswesnet.com. You can find our other podcasts there and our articles and movie reviews and sports pieces. Also, check out our other podcast, the 135 Footy Show. We dropped State of Origin Game 2 special on Wednesday. It's the 135 Footy Show. And Empty Out the Clip. The Empty Out the Clip podcast we record every Sunday morning, so we'll put them up Sunday night or Monday night. You'll catch that too on Spotify or everywhere else you get your podcast. Also on YouTube, go to our YouTube channel, the WesWes Network YouTube, follow our video content there. And also our WesWes Sports magazine, blog magazine. Next issue will be out next week. Issue number 7 is out next week. All right, Eric. See you next. Have a good week. And yeah, man, we'll see you for the boys. We'll record soon, actually. We'll do it soon.
Yep. All good. I'll see you then.
Okay. Bye.
Super.